Well, it's here. It's another year. And you're still getting ready. No. The new years to come should be getting ready for you. When you know better, you do better. You know, we had a year to 2 years of sitting. Did you build your discipline, or did you stay antsy, waiting to get back out here amongst these frivolous things that at any given minute can go away again? Or did you sit and you learned to appreciate what you have and what you've been given and be grateful for the most important thing, which is the essence of life, the essence of love, people, loved ones? Or did you just wait to get out here back into this matrix of things that stress people out, cause people depression, lead people to suicide because they can't keep up with a trend or what's new or what's popular or what someone else says is important? Or did you listen to your heart, and did you learn that you need to live from the inside out instead of the outside in? Did you just wait to get back out here and stack things on top of yourself, hiding your authenticity and who you really are and who you really should be? When you know better, you do better. Stop covering yourself and hiding yourself, and look in the mirror and appreciate who you are. Appreciate where you're trying to go. Appreciate what you've been through. Learn from these things. Failures and struggles are part of life. We learn from them. As if you're walking up the steps fast and you slip and trip and bust your knee, or you hurt your foot, you learn how to move more cautiously, how to pay attention. COVID was a setback, but it was a setback for a greater way to move, greater way to think, better way to appreciate life. So maybe you didn't get it. Maybe you hurried back out and you threw everything away of what you learned while you were sitting in the house, because you learned. Eternally, you learned. You know you learned. Mentally, you learned. You learned how to navigate. You learned how to appreciate things a little bit better. You may have lived in a little bit of fear. You may have lived in a little bit of worry. You may have picked up anxiety. You may have became depressed. But at the end of the day, our bodies keep the score. And eternally, you all know what we were supposed to get out of that time. And we all know what we should walk away with, knowing what's important. So you can hurry back out. You can hurry and try to do everything and scrounge everything, but we already know that the society that you chase and the world that you chase to trend with does not care about you or us, and will continue to move with or without you, and will continue to make changes, will continue to make laws, will continue to not care, will continue to raise things, will continue to make things difficult. So that tells us that what's most important is not these things in society and what is we chase to trend. What's important is being aware and knowing how to move and navigate going forward, so that when these things happen again, because it may happen again, and it may not be in some of our lifetime, but we'll know what to appreciate. When you know better, you do better. Discipline yourself to value what's important. Discipline yourself to be grateful. Discipline yourself to know that these things don't matter. No matter what you believe, God showed us that these things didn't matter. We had a sign to pay attention more attention to the things that are very important. Because after all, if everyone complains about having to get up and go to work and live life and everything, well, life was shut down for a minute where you didn't have to worry about anything but maybe food and bare necessities. After all, they froze everything. So then what was the complaint about? What was the worry about? Exactly. A lot of people came out of those situations mentally worse. So we can't have it both ways. We can't be mentally distraught and messed up when we have everything. Then you can't be mentally distraught and messed up when you have nothing. Balance, discipline, when you know better, do better. It's here. You tell the new year to get ready for you. It's time for you to come. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to make better decisions. It's time for you to be disciplined. Don't keep getting ready for New Year's every year. That's a mistake. That's a failure that you should learn from, doing the same thing over and over and over again and haven't gotten anywhere.